always say that someday maybe I have to go back home. But a lot of the new Irish, they are here. When you even talk about going back to Africa, they say, no, I'm Irish. I don't know anything about Africa and I don't want to go back home. So for people like that, I believe that inclusion is very important. Migrant inclusion is very, very essential, because we can't keep isolating ourselves and want to be part of the society. We have to be part of it by including ourselves in activities that goes on. We have to know our neighbors, we have to know their culture, we have to know what it entails, we have to know what it is to live in communities like this. So like I said, I have a few essential notes that I feel, notes that I have jotted down that I feel that are very essential. And how do we establish a sense of belonging through positive interaction? It's very important. We have an essential role to play in our society. Europe today is a continent of diversity, and without diversity, the world cannot function. So diversity is actually what makes us unique, and it's essential for the growth and development of any country. The richness for cultural diversity makes for a better country, for a better island, and a better workforce. And through various lenses of diversification, the media, like I have established a media company in Ireland called Echoes. We try to, through the lens of the media, visualize the society and see where there are needs for people and see what areas we need to focus on for community development. So the richness for cultural diversity makes for a better country and a better workforce. And Ireland, for instance, has changed dramatically in the past century. It has transformed from a colony under the British rule, battling for independence, into a republic, celebrating freedom, celebrating diversity. Recently, Ireland celebrated the 1916 Rising Centenary 100th anniversary. According to Irish Times, after the 1960 Rising, Ireland was a very violent place at that time. The proclamation of 1916 set out rebels, and they had a vision for an independent Ireland. The problem actually, I think, started around 24th of April at that time. And all the money Ireland got went to the British Empire. And that caused an armed rebellion against British rule. But today, Ireland is different. Ireland is now in the age of technology, innovation, space, exploration, discoveries, and lots more. The population has changed tremendously. So it is essential for us to embrace the new Ireland, embrace the new culture, and appreciate our host communities. Thank you very much.
Isn't that lovely? That was deep. As I only graduated last May, as I have a BA in youth and community development. So all she has said is that's exactly what we want, and that is the way it is. And we hope that we continue to engage ourselves in the community, because we have a lot of opportunities here in our community. The opportunities are there for everybody to tap into, to get used to it. And you see, if you like, in the community center here, I had my work placement with them last year, and it was so amazing to see what goes on in the community and the facilities and the things that are available for every age, right from young to middle age to adult, to everybody. single parents, early school leavers. There's a lot going on there. And this time I want us to give a big round of applause to all the community workers in Mulhuddart. They are doing a great job. They are doing a great job from the sports and supported by the county itself. So that's a lot, and we are just using this opportunity to say it out to everybody, all neighbors, everybody in this area, to just come in. You can, if you come in there, you have tea, you have coffee, and you have smiling faces. You can have your lunch, you can have your breakfast there with lovely ladies welcoming you all the time. They are not tired to serve the community. Good job they are doing there, and we need more volunteers in our community, because without volunteers we can't move further in the community. So if you are ready to volunteer, if it's just 1 hour or 2 hours a week, it goes a long way in making sure that our children are safe and we are happy and we have a cohesive community here in Mulhuddart. Thank you very much, Princess, for that. Later on, there's going to be a quiz about belonging 16. Think about what happened in 1916. Think about the GPO. Think about I know the young students here that are having their junior and living cert. They will help us in that area. So the quiz is coming on later, and there is a prize for that. But right now, I hope the mayor have another 5 minutes with us, because we are going to do the first set of awards. But we want to bring it up. So we are having a group here this afternoon. AJ the dance crew. AJ, give it up to AJ the dance crew. Look at those lovely guys and beautiful babe. They are doing a dance for us this afternoon. That's a presentation. Please, we can do better than that for them. Please clap for them, clap for them. They are a great group. AJD. To see those lovely young people in our community doing very well. If you want to be part of them, they are here. If you can link up with them at the community center, they are available. Please, let's give them another big round of applause. A big one, big one. So we'll go straight to the first set of awards. The award this afternoon, it's because this is supported by the community and the community center and Children for the World Children. There are so many people, everybody is doing great within the community, but just to make sure that we have other people to do more, we decide to give out these awards this afternoon. They have been nominated by people, so it's not in no particular order. So I'd like to invite the mayor to present the first set of awards, supported by Christabel herself. Yes, you'll be giving it out to the mayor, and then we'll call the recipients of the award. So the first category is community organizations. No, it's community services. It's actually the presentation too, but we are bringing it first because the guard would like to go on time and the mayor as well is leaving. So we do the second award first, which is community services. So we have like 20 here, but for those who are around, I'm just going to call the few people that are around for this award. So the very first group to call is the Blanchardstown Community Police. Blanchardstown Community Police. Please keep clapping. This is an award. So that's the representative of the superintendent from the Blanchardstown Guard Station. So he's going to give us an award later. But no, you give it to the mayor and he gets the award. Where is the photographer, please? Yeah, that's the first award. Thank you for the good job you are doing within the community. We appreciate you. The second one is the Blanchardstown Library, represented by Lillian. Al-Awal Quranic and Islamic Center in the community center here. Al-Awal Quranic and Islamic Center. Keep clapping. That's in the area of religion. Pastor Mrs. Rebecca Omakaro. Please get ready. Just get ready. Thank you. Did you get that, photographers? Yeah. Pastor Mrs. Rebecca Omakaro. That's Mama Africa. She's doing a lot within the community. 24/7. If you come here into the community center, she's always there doing one thing or the other. She's a broadcaster at Phoenix FM, W15 today, Inside Africa. And recently, we got a license for Africa Community Radio. That will be coming on here very soon. I'm going to be broadcasting on that radio as well. We are doing that together. That's Mama for you. Well done, Rebecca. Thank you. Can I call on Pastor Mrs. Titi Gbadebo, please? Pastor Mrs. Titi Gbadebo.